Good evening, one and all. I'm very thankful to Dr. Saha sir for giving me this opportunity to interact with you on very important topic for India, that is a geographical indication. We all know patent, invention. You have inventions, what sir rightly pointed out, idea to invention, invention to application, application to patent. One patent will be converted into one industry. So the simple equation is one invention, one patent, one industry. That you know very well. You know another intellectual property, trademark. If you have a business, if you started a business, you gave a name, you created a logo, that visual symbol will be converted into the trademark. But apart from these various individuals' intellectual property right, there is a community right, very important for a nation, called geographical indication. In fact, this is not new to all of us. We are quite familiar with the geographical indication. Only things we don't know, this is a GI product, or this is entitled to be a GI product. For an example, those who are from South India, Kanchivaram sari is a geographical indication. Those who are from Madhya Pradesh, Chanderi sari is geographical indication. You all are here in West Bengal. The first GI registered in India from West Bengal is Darjeeling tea. So this is intellectual property commonly known as a geographical indication. And the benefit you can imagine, you are very close to the place in India rather than Darjeeling. Go there and see how GI help the community. Patent help the individual, but the GI help the community. The biggest difference between the patent and the GI, you have to remember, here individual gets the benefit, here hundreds of community member gets the benefit. So only 85 gardens are there in Darjeeling where you go and see how they got the benefit, how they catch, how they are catching the international market particularly, and this is the only GI from India registered there in Europe for as a protected geographical indication. PGI, only one GI, so one can imagine, and now you can see that how much foreign exchange is getting India because of the GI registered for Darjeeling. What is GI? Already explained by our friends. Geographical indication is sign or name, indicates particular product from specific region, carrying certain kind of reputations, quality, identity, and entitled to get it recorded in government registry. That is simply called a geographical indication. The name itself is self-explanatory. This is an indication from particular geography. Of course, ingredient we will be discussing in detail about the quality, reputation, and how you can get the GI and the potential of unlocking the registered GI. India so far registered more than 200 GI, but have a potential to register 3,000 GIs. We'll be discussing in detail. Basically, we are here to discuss the techno-legal part of GI. Protection, how you can protect the GI, and what are the potential for the GI. So let us start with the basic. This is a GI, is a quality tag, is a certificate. What it indicates, basically different type of, need to first understand the different types of GI. Number one is an agricultural GI. Darjeeling tea is the best example. Maharashtra strawberry. Kolhapur chappal. Now Kolhapur chappal is a manufactured GI. Is a manufactured GI. but so far not got a GI status. We need to understand why not that particular product received the quality certificate. And there, those are the aspects will be covered in our further presentations. Natural good. There is only one product from India got a GI as a natural GI, that is from Rajasthan. I will be discussing that as well. So, the important aspect you need to remember is from where it products comes from, or geography, whether there is any quality, is there any reputation, and whether the product is agriculture product or natural product or manufactured product. You have to identify in the beginning itself and then you proceed to the further detailed study on that. I will be giving the various parameters to how to select the geographical indication product. Like we covered that IDF, invention disclosure form. Based on that, you submit your abstract. Based on that, your further actions will be taken on the patents. Next please. See agriculture GI. I have said Mahabaleshwar strawberry. What is the specialty of the Mahabaleshwar strawberry? You will find 200 seeds maximum, on an average you can say, available on this fruit. Heavy rainfall is there in Mahabaleshwar district, Satara. Maharashtra state gives an identity of the juicy fruit. Red laterite soil giving another identity, another importance to this product, this agriculture product, as more iron content. So, the basic difference you need to understand, again I am touching the point, patent and GI. Patent, individual right, patent is only for the novelty, however GI is a community right where you have to prove couple of uniqueness, couple of characteristics, and here are a few mentioned for the Mahabaleshwar strawberry. So, Mahabaleshwar strawberry is an agriculture goods. Next. Manufactured good. Recently this product is declared as a heritage drink from the Goa. Fen. Fen is a word in Kokan language. And then how that production is been done and they have applied for the GI. They kept the traditional method alive and today mostly, I mean the major communities are getting benefit of this GI for the Goa Fen. Next. One photo you must be visited, that is Victoria Memorial, is from this marble, Makrana marble, only natural products. More than 98% calcium carbonate found in this marble only. It's particularly the other historical evidences submitted for this GI is Taj Mahal. This marble retains the shines which increases during the life. So your study for geographical indication for such natural products are very important. Unfortunately, only one natural product is registered in India as a GI, that is Makrana marble. But we have hundreds of GI product, natural GI product, which are entitled to get the GI. Some of you might have read about the various cases on Basmati, on Neem, and these things. If you don't protect your products, someone will take it. And I think the another facts which might not be available for your record, how much we spent to get back our Basmati, you know, not Basmati, even not only Basmati, but turmeric, fought by the CSIR, Dr. Raghunath Mashelkar, who was the Director General for the CSIR, he fought that time we spent $10,000 US to fight and get back the turmeric. Not get back means revoke the turmeric from there. So, do we have to do that? Like, okay, don't protect and let other people take it off and then we pay and we'll get back. Recently that watermelon case is going on. China filed an application there in Europe. They got the patent. Then we discussed this issue in Parliament. Now we are fighting to get back that. So, should we spend, or whatever income tax we are paying to the government or government assets, should they pay for to get the back? So instead of that, go for the available traditional, natural, agricultural, unique product to get the GI. And that community should be benefited with the premium price. Let country should be benefited with the export by foreign exchange. Next. Status in India. As I said, we have 272 registered GI, but see the application, more than 567. 300 still are in the pipeline of registration. Why? There is a big pendency. The reason is GI is very sensitive intellectual property. Government cannot grant this GI as it is. You applied and you got the GI. This act is enacted through the TRIPS agreement of World Trade Organization. So, very sensitive, and you cannot grant GI as it is. They have to verify, and I'm going to talk about the various procedural aspects where they verify, how they verify, and what are the aspects, what are the parameters they look into the registration of this. So this is the status. Next, state-wise, Karnataka is leading in registration. About 25, you will find only 3 states: Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. They have crossed the figure 25. Maharashtra is touching to the 25, but this is a scenario after, say, almost 14 years in enacting the law, we have not yet touched the figure of state-wise. 25 is somehow a sad scenario. There are many reasons. One is lack of awareness. We are not aware of the fact this is the unique product. Even this may be a unique product you are purchasing, you are paying, but you don't know that is entitled to get the GI. To keep that reputation, originality, traditional attached with that product, we need to get it registered and promote in a right spirit. So this is about the state-wise distribution, agriculture scenario. More than 1,300 agricultural GI registered by Europe. However, India, we have only 83. Does it mean we don't have unique product? Every 100 kilometer you will find there is a unique agri products. If you collect that information, if you collect the information particular to the uniqueness, quality, reputation, then you will find more than 3,000 agri GIs can be registered from India itself. Let the farmer get the premium price. How they will get the premium price? The GI can be utilized as a unique selling point for them. I'm going to talk about that today, and I'm going to share the experience with Mahabaleshwar strawberry. How they got the benefit. I'm going to share the experience with the Puneri Pagri, how the artisans got the benefit from the GI. Next. We work for 28 GIs, 19 already got registered, 5 accepted, 4 are in the verge of registration. And we are happy within 10 years, more than 1,000 individuals from the community got the benefit. 53 families remigrated. More than 5,000 ton cultivation areas will increase. On one side, you have a data, more than 70 lakhs farmers left the farming because they are not getting the premium price. On another side, we have this reverse success story that thousands and thousands of farmers remigrating to their farms to cultivate the unique product because they are getting the premium price. Next. What is significance to geographical indication? It confirms the legal protection. What does it mean by legal protection? We have a license. After verification, after particularly test, for RTO grants you the license to drive the vehicle. Here it is a kind of a license from government with recognition of your quality. So you can get the premium price is a kind of a message, is a kind of a assurity, is kind of a what do you say, platform for the community to enter into domestic as well as international market. It is nothing but also we can say a passport. You wanted to go to abroad, you need a passport from the government. Government will verify the documents. You are a citizen, etc., etc. Here also government will verify the quality, will verify the reputation, will verify the historical records, and based on that, government will grant you the geographical indication. This is a passport. This is a kind of a permission you to take your product to the abroad. Because as I mentioned, GI Act is enacted through World Trade Organization. So this is nothing but a prerequisite condition to enter into WTO member countries now. And that's why geographical, particularly Darjeeling tea is available, you will find more than 70 countries because they got registered in 2004, platform has been created and the revenue has been generated, and this is the best story we can understand with respect to the confirming the legal position to a GI. It creates an identity. I repeatedly saying Darjeeling tea, Darjeeling tea, Darjeeling. That is what the identity has been created by the Darjeeling. That's an identity. A particular. You go to market, you particularly go to the tea shop that you wanted to purchase a tea, you will find this tea 300 rupees, family mixture 400 rupees, and at the bottom you will find Darjeeling tea for 800 rupees per kg. This identity, this quality, this tag giving them. And why should not we give the right price to the farmers who are using their human skill and cultivating the right product, quality product for us? We all know that there are certain surveys conducted by the international community and even in Ministry of Commerce and Industry Government of India, 80% consumers are ready and willing to pay more than 30% price, premium price to the product. And we have sufficient fund. We have this particularly government is granting this this pay commission, 7 pay commission, and at the same time it is our duty to give the right premium price to the farmers to the for their unique creation, and that is here is the identity which leads to the premium price. It prevents the unauthorized use. If someone from the Maharashtra say producing the tea and wanted to sell the Darjeeling tea, he cannot. Now there is a certificate with the community that they can restrict if someone try to sell the product in the name of the Darjeeling tea. That is unauthorized use, unauthorized sale. And here is the intellectual property protection plays an important role. We actually work for Kolhapuri Jaggery, and there is a big group from industry was selling the Karnataka jaggery in the name of Kolhapuri Jaggery at Sangli district. We got this information, immediately we went there and we sent a notice to the community. We sent a notice to the traders, including a very big mall from India, that Kolhapuri Jaggery got the GI and you are not allowed to use the name Kolhapuri Jaggery to the fake product. Within 12 hours, they remove all the products from the mall and market, and then they express their concern and say, convey their sorry letter to the community. And on that basis, initially it stopped. But let me put the legal point here. There is no upper limit for the violation of community's intellectual property right. If someone wish to cheat, wish to fake, and because here consumer is involved directly. If I am selling Darjeeling tea, not the Darjeeling tea from the Darjeeling, then I am cheating consumer as well. It happened with the Alfonso, because we also work for the Alfonso from Maharashtra, from Ratnagiri and Sindhudurg. Again, other countries is facing the problem, and you know that 3 years back, Europe banned the Alfonso from import from India. So it should not happen, and that's why the fake product, which leads to the confusion in the mind of consumer, the upper limit is not there for the violation of geographical indication. You can claim the roads. Enable seeking, I have already mentioned that this act is enacted through WTO's TRIPS agreement, and hence this leads to the prerequisite condition to enter into WTO member countries market. Nepal, a tea from the Nepal, registered, that's a Vaidya family, registered, and now you will find it is available in World Intellectual Property Organization website. They are also catching a good market in international international scenario. Next. What GI brings? GI brings consumer attentions. I have said for Darjeeling tea, 800 rupees. It brings an attention. Why? Why there is a more price to this tea? What is the specialty? And then consumer once understand the importance, quality, taste, aroma, then it become a share assurity, and they further to more attentions, and now it's from domestic to international, it become an identity of that particular products. GI also plays a role to boost the exports. We need a foreign exchange. India requires foreign exchange, and by exporting we can gain the foreign exchange easily. We registered Mahabaleshwar strawberry. Within 3 years, we found there is a boost for Mahabaleshwar strawberries exports, more than 300 tons exported to foreign countries. Apart from that, there is a scope for agritourism. You go to Mahabaleshwar, this is an example I'm giving, and another example is also Chikuwadi. Mahabaleshwar, every year they have this strawberry Mahotsav. On Good Friday, they start with the Mahabaleshwar strawberry Mahotsav. They say, you come to our place, eat strawberry freely. How much you wanted to eat freely. We will not charge for that, and that too directly from the farm. If an individual like you and me, if go there, we will eat maybe a 200 gram, 300 gram, but while going back to our home, we will purchase 2 kilo, 3 kilo for our families. Second, since I am going from Pune to Mahabaleshwar, 110 kilometers, I will be residing some hotels and all, where agritourism takes. It is very simple. 3 days they carry this also from Good Friday to, and then further they also started another activity for Mahabaleshwar strawberry, where they invite particularly the blind students and all. You eat, you enjoy the strawberry, and because of that publicity is gaining more and more, because they are also doing a social good cause for the people who are unable to go to the Mahabaleshwar. They are taking the blind students, handicapped students, old people to their farms, and then that publicity also they have created. At the same time, those who cannot go there to enjoy the Mahotsav, they are also getting the benefit of fresh strawberry. Ultimately, when you get the premium price, when you get the guaranteed market, it leads to the sustainable development, needs to be remembered. And that's happened with the Mahabaleshwar. More than 100 families re-migrated to the Mahabaleshwar to cultivate this strawberry. Who left the farming activity and went to the Pune and Mumbai, they came back to Mahabaleshwar and started cultivating the Mahabaleshwar strawberry, producing Mahabaleshwar. Now this is a technical part. This is a registration process according to the GI. What is that? Filing an application. Where you have to file application? Chennai is the place. GI registry is located in Chennai. With forms, fees, the prescribed form is there. You have to remember the same all intellectual property. You have a same 4 main stages for a registration: application, examination, publication, and registration. Here, after the application, the part which is not covered among the 4 major steps is preliminary examination. This is also known as a formality check report FCR. So you submitted your form. You submitted your form with the particular required for the geographical indication, and if there is a lacuna, if there is a point missing in the form, say for an example, you are supposed to sign the GI1 form is the form for the registering the geographical indication you submitted, and if it is not signed by the proper authority, that is a part of the formality check report. You have submitted a form, and you have appointed facilitator, you have appointed the agent, and if you have not submitted the GI10 form, 10B, then again that is a lacuna. So formality check report gives you an idea what is missing. So that is the first thing. After the FCR, they goes to the CGM, consultative group meeting. I am going back to my sentence about the patent and GI. Patent is an individual, right, I said, and also examined by the individuals. So you submitted your application. There is an examiner in patent office who examines the patent application. However, for GI, there are 9 examiners. There are 9 experts from all over India who will examine your submission. They'll cross you, they'll judge you, they'll verify you, they'll in short, they will examine your application through the CGM, that is a consultative group meeting. After that, the GI registry will issue an examination report. Examination report, CGM, whatever the CGM concluded, they may accept your application as it is, they may accept your application with the conditions, or they may reject your application. Always the CGM is shared by the controller of patent. And they conduct the CGM mostly nearby the applicant place. So if someone who files an application from Kharagpur, then they should normally conduct the CGM in Kolkata patent office. Likewise, they carry the process and they issue the examination report. You have to fulfill the conditions which are mentioned in the ER, that is examination report. Based on that, they will publish your application. The application will be published in the official journal of the geographical indication, and then if there is any opposition, they have a 3+1, 4-month period after the publication to get it registered. If there is no opposition by any person, then they will register your application. Friends, why we are discussing all these legal aspects? If some intellectual property, some GI which is from your place, you'll have to remember, and now fortunately the portal has been launched today, with this process, you can take forward your community's intellectual property, and this is the procedure you can remember for the same. Particulars of the GI, those who wanted to work, I heard that IIT Kharagpur is also initiating the registration. For them, this may be an important aspect of particulars for the GI registration. Who will be the applicant? An association of a person, producers, or authority established by law can make an application and can be the applicant. So here, a patent information center established here in West Bengal became an applicant for various geographical indications, including 3 mango GI registration, application number 111, 112 and 113. So, an authority established by law is allowed to file an application. Types of good we have discussed: national good, manufacturing goods, or agricultural goods. Specification: you have to describe your product, as I have already described about the Mahabaleshwar strawberry, what it contains, name, Darjeeling tea, Mahabaleshwar strawberry, Chanderi sari, Kanchivaram sari, that's name need to be covered. proof of origin from where it originated. I think the debate is going on the Rasgulla. Who can get the GI, whether Odisha or whether West Bengal? West Bengal filed an application for the Bangalore Rasgulla, however Odisha is claiming for the Pahala Rasgulla. So actually the debate is going on, it depends on the proof of origin, historical evidence need to be considered, and based on that the GI will be registered. Method of production plays an important role. An example of Azra Gansha rice. The rice normally takes 120 days for harvesting, but this rice needs to take 160 days. Then you will find a specific aroma is available to this rice, and also another characteristics including the elongation ratio will be found in this rice. Uniqueness. A single uniqueness is not important for GI registration. For an example, TSS, total soluble solutions. The total soluble sugar, TSS, is higher found in wheat custard apple. But mere one uniqueness will not give you a platform to get it registered. That's why I'm saying you have one novelty point for the patent, you can get the patent. If you have one uniqueness point, you may not get the GI. You need to prove with other characteristics, other uniqueness. Inspection body. This is going to be the treasure for India. This is going to be main assets for India, and there need to be a control, and inspection body can do that. We have registered a turmeric, and I have got it for you, a geographical indication product, and you can smell that, a special aroma you will find. And I can bet if you find the same aroma for any other turmeric in India, then I say I'll stop teaching and practicing. But that's where we found a uniqueness is available with the highest percentage of curcumi. However, after the GI registration, some farmers started, of course they started getting the benefit by the premium price, and because of that they were hurry and they allowed some investors to cut the dry the turmeric in an artificial manner, not the natural way they were doing since long, and because of that they resulted in decrease in curcumin content. Those who are going upwards or those who are going against the submission made for the geographical indication, then they are not entitled to get the GI benefit for future endeavor. Advantages. Now I am coming to the point, if someone wanted to go for a GI registration, how they can select the product. Number one, advantages of the natural resources. Jalgaon banana. Banana from Jalgaon. Jalgaon is known as a banana capital of India, and they got its GI as a Jalgaon banana. What natural resources supported this registration? There are 7 mountains through the river called Tapi starts, and the Tapi rivers comes to Jalgaon and then gives a highest number of fibers, and that leads to the unique banana production from the Jalgaon. So natural resources helps you to get GI. Further, you need to have historical evidences in your account, and likewise there are parameters with respect to the market analysis and all also leads to the selection products. Next. This is the same, you find the natural products and then accordingly you select the product. And how you can protect the India, this is the best example where we were searching for the geographical indication. We found India, whatever rajma we require, we import 90% from China and hardly we produce 10%. And then we found from where we collect this rajma, then we found there is a rain shadow area in the Satara, and that's the Koregaon Taluka. And then we went, what importance, why we cannot produce the rajma in other place or Yoda in other place, and then that the process what we followed for the selection, leads to the GI registrations, and we got registered as a corridor. Next, please. This is the news from the Economic Times. Next, for the last one. After selection, you can go for the detailed study. Again, environment conditions, geographical location, linkage with the product, market available, reputations, quality. These are the parameters, and proper support is required to get the detailed study. I again repeatedly saying 1 GI is equal to 5 patent. That kind of study you need to carry. We have almost 500 pages file for each almost each and every GI registered so far from our side. Please next. Association of person, already I mentioned about that. Any association of person from that regions, producers or authority established by law can make an application. But unfortunately, so far among the registered GIs, that 55 registered GIs are registered by the government bodies. That has to be transferred to the community is an important task need to be carried. Next. Correct. Geographical area is important. You covered Darjeeling and later you covered the other adjacent part. You are not allowed. Once you have submitted a map, it is finally submitted. Of course, there is a chance, and like what happened with the Basmati, these 6 states they applied through APEDA, they got it GI registered, and then later Madhya Pradesh challenge, they are also growing the Basmati. Dawat Basmati is a famous product from that place, and then case went to the IPAB and went to the Chennai High Court, and now they are reconsidering the application for the Madhya Pradesh to include that state in the APEDA list. Next. So this is a map which, and it should be approved, it should be authenticate map, need to be remembered from the government authority. Generally you should submit your state, your seat, your district, your taluka, your villages need to be covered properly, demarcate properly, and then you submit. Next please. So here is an Azra taluka is in Kharagpur district, and only 35 villages cultivate from that place Nazra Gansar rice, and those are the only villages from that taluka are entitled to get the benefit of the GI. Next please. Next please. So this is the soil report. Proof of origin already covered that. Evidence we have submitted for the Kolhapuri families, evidence from the Shah Maharaj, and also for Pune Pagdi, which was registered by us in 2007, we submitted evidences from the Bajirao Peshwa. Recently, I'm going to show about that, how, and then you have seen that recent movie of Bajirao Peshwa, they were using the Pagdi, but history is from that. So 300 years, and later used by the freedom fighter Lokmanya Tilak as a symbol of intellectual sign. And today we have submitted a request to the University of Pune, replace your convocation hood with the Pune Republic. So you feel pride. That's a symbol of intellectuals. So documentary evidence, details linkage to the area, climate, soil, and also water plays an important. I said heavy rainfall is there in Mahabaleshwar Strawberry, red laterite soil is there, hilly slope is there. Because of that, it gives uniqueness to the products. Next. Azra, the aromatic rice, I have been again repeatedly saying that one uniqueness is not sufficient. 2AP is a scientific support for your aromatic rice. However, you need to support another uniqueness. Here what support we have submitted is elongation ratio with Basmati. More than Basmati, you will find the elongation ratio is here 1.42 as compared to Basmati is 1.40. Next please. I have already discussed the Khargpur, and I have a product with me right now. Someone wanted to really see what is geographical indication, and as I will challenge that Ambed. This is a report. What you are collecting the report evidences here is the support from the Spice Board of India, from the Kerala, curcumin content tested by them 6.12 for the turmeric. Comparison chart is also plays an important role, and you will find new interesting findings through your research. Here, for the Vengurla cashew, we found the vitamin C for the Vengurla cashew nut is 5 times more than the orange. So you will find the nutritional value of that product. Of course, that natural calamities gives you the platform, and that's done. And you have to compare with the other states, nearby districts, and then not only one uniqueness. Again, I'm using the other. Next, please. Internal watchdog mechanism, inspection body. You have to incorporate to control, to maintain the quality, reputations, and promote that is a very important role. Next, please. Post-registration GI. See, I'm saying Viagra turmeric is having more curcumin percent. This become my unique selling point. We are targeted $20 for 110 gram curcumin. Today we have a bottle right now with us. We were sending this bottle for free for last 3 years. Now we are getting an order from US, Europe, Singapore, and they are willing to pay 1,600 rupees, more than definitely 1,000 rupees for 110 gram curcumin, which is very important because they are getting the medicinal properties on that curcumin. We need to conduct the exhibitions. We were discussing in law college that exhibitions should be conducted, awareness should be created, and through that promotions for the GI can be done. And let's get the benefit to the direct community should get the benefit to the exhibitions. An action plan for the counterfeits. Those who are selling the fake goods. It happens with the Paitali Sari, also happened with the Darjeeling, and also happened with Darjeeling. Fought 16 cases to counterfeit goods and Chanderi as well as Kanchivaram. Those who wanted to have the original product, GI product, the parameters need to be identified, and based on that, you directly go to the company. Next. This is an initiative from the government side. I say, Baba Boost, Expo Boost. Government included GI in the foreign trade policy this year. Spice Board of India indicated, publish that you add the parameter about or information about your GI. So government already took an initiative. It is our duty, like to know how to go for the more protections and how to go about the more promotions for the GI certification. Ultimate aim should be GI should come as a quality tag, a community's intellectual property right. Through GI, producers, the ultimate community shall be benefited. The agrotourism, which is also one of the area which can be focused through the GI registration, promotion and protection. An example of the Scotch whisky, they have generated 50 million euros through agrotourism for this Scotch whisky distillations, and I have already shared an example of Mahabaleshwar strawberry. Chikuwadi is another example near Mumbai, where you go and enjoy the chikus. The first chiku in India started producing from that area, and that's why they started using ceremony and become communities are getting benefit of it. Next, these are our contributions: turmeric, rice, jowar, chikus, onions, brinjals, bananas, custard apples, Paitali saris, Nashik grapes, fig. The fig is brought from the Bundelkhand and found suitable atmosphere there in Saswad by Peshwas, and it got registered. Puneri Pagdi, Rajma, I already mentioned about that. 90% we import from the China, and masala, chutney. Next, Sangli resin. You give the good quality product and get the premium price in short. Brinjals, cashew, next, ambivore, next. Basically, India awareness is found in increase. That's why I'm here. Last 10 years, we were just doing the work for the GI, and now because of the awareness, government took initiative and we are here. However, still, good is enemy of great, what we say. Here is only 200 and say few, not even 300 GIs. However, another countries, Europe, is registering more than thousands of GIs, and getting them together, selling with the premium price and quality tag to the consumer, and consumer are paying a good amount, which directly goes to the community, that need to be created. We have registered 400 authorized users, that is an individual's registrations, and which you can see from the rajit.co.in and mangalveda.com. So, our success story I have already covered about the Maharashtra strawberry, how the premium price, how the export boom. Likewise, it happened with the Puneri Pagdi, and you know we say this movie called Bajira Mastani, where they use the Puneri Pagdi, and majorly they purchase from the artisans from the, and they got good benefits. Only 8 women remain. I remember in 2007. Today there are 80 women artisans are involved. Of course, that further it need to be increased. And however, the vanishing GI we had an opportunity to take. Demand of Maharashtra already I have shared. This is a festival they are conducting there in Maharashtra. You go, enjoy, eat fresh strawberry, whatever, and that to be organic. I am also inviting on behalf of them. You come there, enjoy, and have fresh fruit. And likewise, we can have the similar kind of festivals for all GI exhibitions. Directly community to you, directly community to industry, not industry, but those who wanted to have the quality can be arranged. A national conference can be arranged for all Indian GIs. I request the IIT to Kharagpur, since they have launched this GI initiative, and we will be happy to support from whatever the association from our side. We have 28 and I have an association there in Uttar Pradesh, in Kerala, as well as in Uttarakhand. So we will bring at least 100 GI, and of course another 100 GI can be bring under the one roof, and that can be happened. With this, I thank you very much for the questions. Your questions, if you have.